welcome back fellow cardboarders. Today another installment of Cardboard Haul. 7 more letters and a package. Christmas is right around the corner and I treated myself to a couple more nice set cube cards as well as a couple of commander cards. And since I want to get done with the set cube for Portal 3 Kingdoms to make it playable around Christmas, I probably have even more Portal 3 Kingdoms cards in here, but also a couple of commander cards, a couple of just recent sets, this bundle here, which we are going to open on the channel, and you are currently choosing what we are going to do with it. So I will put this to the side. Since this will not be part of the video, this will be another video. And probably when you're watching it, it will already be live and you can enjoy whatever the community chose to do with it. What is in here? Let's see, I think that should be more cards for my set cubes. Probably in a rather used condition if I recall that correctly, but the prices were quite nice and I couldn't resist but buying those cards. So let's see, this one I did not order. A nice damping field, great surface, yeah, that card is nice. A Mishra's Factory, I think this is the autumn version. Very nice card. This card was marked as being MPHP, but this one looks nice. Okay, very great. Detonate, nice. A mine. Another priest. I think this makes 12 out of 12 priests for this set cube. A Orzus mine. Okay, some surface wear on the back, but all in all, still totally playable. And I'm glad to have those. So these will obviously go into my Antiquities set cube. Now let's dig into these. Obviously, as you already saw, probably the prices are always seen on screen. When the prices are really cheap, I don't bother saying anything about them. But when they go above like €3 or so, I tend to say the price. If it's just a couple of bulk cards, I don't say anything. Like this one, for example, you don't need to know how much I paid for it since it will be less than €1. I need 5 of each, but this one is quite expensive. So let's check the condition on that one. Oh yeah, that is nice. Nice and crispy tiger. I think I have 3 now, so I have 1 as a spare, which I don't need anymore. But since it was quite cheap, I chose to buy a 3rd one, and I'm able to trade it away if someone needs it. So yeah, very nice tiger. Okay, what's next? While I open this, a warm welcome to all the new subscribers. We actually unlocked the community tab, so if you want to check it out, I try to put on polls there and just show off some cards probably, or I don't know, I'll choose whatever I want to do there. If you have ideas what else I should post or ask the people on the channel, let me know. But try to post there regularly, so check it out and let me know what you think. Let's have some nice discussions in the community tab as well, since I do enjoy talking to you guys and girls. So, what do we have here? Let's start with the card we can see, an ATOG, okay. Still need a bunch of these. Also still need a bunch of these. Good condition, okay. A tower, I think that should be my first one. Only have mines and power plants if I recall that correctly. This card is a rare from Homelands and found it very nice for Commander, so maybe you want to check it out. I think it has a more recent printing as well, maybe from 6th edition or so, but I did like the orc and the two humans at the table here. Gave it a kind of Dungeons and Dragons-y feel. Alright, for the Legends Cube, some of the missing lightning bolts. So most of them should be okay, like MP, and I think one of them was, yeah, that one probably was quite used, like HP, but I think it's still playable. It has quite some whitening. We'll have to see. Luckily no inking or anything, so yeah, and another ATOG. Nice. Let's end this part of the letter then. Maybe more Antiquities cards. Yeah, I think they were more Antiquities cards. He had a bunch listed for cheap, relatively, and I wanted to get a hold of them. So, alright. I also want to have around 60 of each unlimited land, and he had 2 islands. I don't think he had any more, so these look nice. What else do we have? A wall of spears. Oh nice, a weak stone. So this one is a little used on the bottom. All in all, very good condition. I love this rocket launcher. If you have infinite mana, you can kill everyone, and at the end of the turn it is destroyed. So you try not to use it, obviously, if you don't have to. Except when you have infinite mana. So there are some deeper cuts in the card, but for me this card is still playable for the set cube. I finally was able to get a Colossus of Sardia for my set cube, since the last 1 or 2 were German or white border. I don't remember, but it's always sad when the card doesn't arrive as ordered. So it has a bend corner here, but it is not visible on the back, which is what I try to avoid. So in the sleeve, this card is totally playable and not able to detect. This card is a little wavy. Maybe it got some water damage. Probably, yeah. Yeah. But also just like from looking at it, like through sleep, this card is totally playable. So nice. Another rare. And I think the Colossus is also a rare. Would have to check that again. Stick into the next letter. There was some address to be seen. Let's take this out here. So this is just a Cyclonic Rift in foil. I'll take it out of the top loader to check its condition, since it was stated as being LP minus. So let's check. Nice, I think those are the sleeves I actually use in the set cube. Maybe I can reuse it. So yeah, that looks nice. Very nice. What kind of sleeve is that? Side loader? Ah, oh right, this one with the flap, okay. There are so many different variances of the sleeves as well. Oh, that card is near mint, man. That is nice and shiny. I don't know why he would mark it as LP. But yeah, this is nice. I tend to not use Cyclonic Rift in Commander, only if I play a very low power deck and want it to be stronger and have like a finisher card. There were some others which I had to hide. So yeah, I just picked it up because it was cheap and will probably trade it away at a later point. But all in all, I do like the full art of this card. It gives it a rather chaotic feel of the laboratory worker guy who just flipped the switch and creates a whole vortex in the laboratory kind of thing. So this is, oh right, this is a playset, I think, of Gemstone Caverns. Let's see if that is correct. Let's see if they're all real. I just needed one for a commander deck where I wanted to ramp ahead at the beginning very fast to get my commander out a turn faster, more consistently, obviously. And the other times I would just discard it. This is a deck I haven't posted on the channel yet. It is an Esper Madness deck, which I will be able to post in the upcoming days or weeks whenever I get to it. So yeah, that should be the fourth and last one. Look all fine. Used, played, but all fine. Yeah, very nice. I'll obviously check them all off camera again to see if they're all real, but for now I'm quite sure of it. Nothing too fishy. And I actually noticed that there's like a certain feel about faked cards. If you handled cardboard for like 20 or more years like I did, you'd feel if there's a real card in your hand or not. Some of the fakes feel a little plasticky. Alright, so this is a Dominaria United full art card, land card, paid land, and another one, and I just really like those. Oh, that is some clouding. Wow, kind of sad. But yeah, I think those are really pretty and might actually go up in price in the future. So that's why I chose to get some now while they're still around. I don't know, what did I pay, like $4 each piece or so? So I think they're quite affordable for a foil full art version of those. So if you like to bling out your decks, why not get yourself some now? And the second batch is in the set, so these should also be a good investment for the future. Maybe wait on these a couple of weeks more, maybe a month or so, when everyone cracks the collector boosters and the market is flooded with all the different versions and the price is settled at a certain point. So more P3K, some random Weatherlight card. Yeah, these are really nice. Bonus here, thank you. Okay, some extra random cards and a horsey. I have two of 2 or 3 horsies now. I think it's 2 horsies. I think the last one had 1 horsey. This is the second horsey. I need 2 of each uncommon. It's a little bent down here. So the set of the horsies is finished now. And for our last one for today, thank you everyone for the nice ride together. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's see what is in this last letter here. This one could almost be reused. There's nothing on there. Maybe I can reuse that. So, some random postcard. Okay. More random postcards. Is there also a card in there? Oh, right. A mana vault, which I also got for quite cheap. And I'm glad to add this to one of my decks, maybe my mono black artifact deck with Makar on the front. So it is quite used. Has received quite some love, but I don't mind that, and I'm glad to save a couple of bucks and be able to play with this card. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.